1. Hook. Imagine waking up to find your AWS bill skyrocketed to 100,000 rupees overnight. How did a single setting cause this financial nightmare? Stick around, and I'll show you how it happened and what you can do to avoid it. One setting that often goes unnoticed is the EC2 auto-scaling group's maximum instance limit. If configured incorrectly, it can lead to uncontrolled scaling, meaning you could end up with more instances running than you actually need. Here's how it works. Auto-scaling groups adjust the number of EC2 instances based on demand. If you set a high maximum limit, AWS will launch instances to meet the demand, even if that demand is temporary or exaggerated. Each instance comes with a cost. If your application experiences unexpected traffic spikes, you could be hit with a bill that goes through the roof. 4. Real-world example. Let's dive into a startup's experience. A company called Tectonic had a web application that handled user requests for a product launch. They expected moderate traffic but set their auto-scaling group max limit to 50 instances without considering their actual usage. On launch day, they experienced a traffic spike, peaking at 10,000 requests per minute. The application automatically triggered the auto-scaling group, launching 40 additional instances in under 10 minutes. Here's the breakdown. Each EC2 instance cost 2,000 rupees per month. Within just a few hours, they had 50 instances running, leading to a staggering bill of 100,000 rupees. They didn't notice until the end of the month when they were hit with an unexpected charge. The misconfiguration cost them not only money but also time and trust with their investors. They could have avoided this disaster with a few simple adjustments. 5. What to do instead. Here's a framework to prevent this situation. 1. Assess your needs, determine your baseline traffic and peak traffic. Use historical data to inform your decisions. 2. Set reasonable limits. When configuring your auto-scaling group, set a maximum instance limit that aligns with your traffic expectations. For example, if you expect a peak of 20 instances, set a max of 25 to accommodate unexpected spikes. 3. Use CloudWatch alarms. Set up CloudWatch alarms to monitor instance usage. Create alarms that trigger notifications when instance count exceeds a certain threshold, like 80% of your max limit. 4. Implement scheduled scaling. If you know when your traffic peaks, schedule scaling actions to handle that load. For instance, scale up on weekends if your app sees higher traffic during those days. 5. Regularly review your configuration. Conduct monthly audits of your settings. Adjust your limits based on changing user behavior or application growth. 6. Common mistakes. Let's talk about 5 common mistakes and how to avoid them. 1. Ignoring auto-scaling settings. Always double-check your EC2 auto-scaling settings. Mistakes often happen here. 2. Setting a high maximum instance count. Avoid arbitrary max limits. Set realistic thresholds based on your traffic patterns. 3. Neglecting monitoring tools. If you don't use monitoring tools like CloudWatch, you'll miss critical alerts. Set them up as a priority. 4. Failing to test scaling. Test your scaling strategies in a staging environment before going live. Simulate traffic spikes to see how your system reacts. 5. Not reviewing usage history. Regularly analyze your usage data. Adjust your configurations based on actual traffic, not assumptions. 7. Quick checklist before deploying your application. Use this checklist. Assess baseline and peak traffic. Set realistic max instance counts. Implement CloudWatch alarms. Schedule scaling based on traffic patterns. Conduct regular reviews of auto-scaling configurations. 8. Summary plus CTA. A single AWS setting can lead to costly mistakes, like a 100,000 rupee bill, but you now have the knowledge to prevent that from happening. Regularly review your settings, assess your needs, and monitor your usage closely. If you found this information helpful, please comment below with your thoughts or questions. Don't forget to subscribe for more practical insights into cloud engineering. Together, we can navigate the complexities of AWS and keep your costs in check. Bonus practical tip: if you're unsure what to pick, start with the simplest option that ships today. Then measure for 7 days, latency, errors, deploy time, and cost. Only upgrade when metrics force the decision. not fear. Quick recap: keep it simple, avoid over-engineering, and build the smallest thing that works. If you want a real demo or checklist, comment demo. Subscribe for practical AWS, DevOps, Docker, and Kubernetes lessons.